7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
एपी ना मुझे मोटू और पतलू की पिकदानी है जिस माँ मोटू हॉस्पिटल में हो और पतलू उसका हॉल पहुंचाना गया हो है कि बना कर दाना.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
At first, the interview felt routine. The reporter tossed out names and Davis responded with brief confirmations. No excitement or elaborate explanations, just straightforward answers. He wasn't turning down any fights, but he also wasn't hyping them up. His demeanor was calm, almost uninterested. Then everything changed the moment the reporter mentioned Floyd Mayweather's name. Tank's entire expression shifted. His eyes lit up, and a sinister smile spread across his face. Without hesitation, he firmly said, "Yes, Floyd Mayweather."
I need this 10, 11, and 12 on the unofficial style.
At first, it seemed like Davis was just joking, maybe playing into the ongoing media speculation. But things quickly took a shocking turn. He didn't just entertain the idea of fighting Mayweather, he doubled down on it and even gave a specific timeline for when the showdown could happen. If that wasn't enough, he also revealed which fight in his new deal he expects to be his toughest challenge yet. But before we get into what he said next, let's take a quick trip down memory lane to revisit the history between Davis and Mayweather. The ups, the downs, and the moments that transformed their once mentor-protege bond into one of boxing's most fascinating rivalries. About a decade ago, Floyd Mayweather and Dante Davis were inseparable. Mayweather played a crucial role in Davis's rise, guiding him through the boxing world and helping set him on the path to superstardom. Davis has often expressed deep gratitude for everything Mayweather did for him. After all, Floyd took him under his wing, coached him, and was always ringside to watch his protege's fights. Back then, their relationship seemed unbreakable.
I feel like you're bullshit based on your actions about everybody that's been in the town that's been down with you. You dig what I'm saying? They doing dirt ball bad. Ain't nobody doing real good with you. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you told me that you was going to show me what you can do with Tank. You always kept telling me, Tank, Tank, Tank. You see what I can do with Tank. Listen, brother, you see what I done did with my son. That if you really, that's what you really been whispering. But when you went to go talk and do the deal, it wasn't something that he felt like that he wanted to get no monthly. He wanted to be a boss. So the deal didn't happen. But I mean, I don't want you to sit up and talk like you like some hell of.
Things started to go downhill as cracks formed in their relationship, eventually taking a dramatic turn for the worse. According to Davis, one of the first major rifts happened when Mayweather got upset after his daughter allegedly reached out to Tank on Snapchat. But that was just the beginning. Davis claims Mayweather even scheduled his own fights on the same nights as Tank's, seemingly to steal the spotlight. Even worse, Davis believes Mayweather put him in tough situations, almost like setting him up to lose. What began as a strong mentor-protege bond quickly fell apart, becoming one of boxing's most publicized falling outs. Once the drama hit the surface, there was no turning back. Social media became their battlefield, with both sides throwing jabs not in the ring, but online. Their rivalry wasn't just personal. Others in the boxing world got involved too. In a live call, Devin Haney's father confronted Mayweather, calling him out for claiming he would turn Davis into a superstar, only for Davis to fail miserably in his eyes. Surprisingly, Floyd stayed silent, offering no defense against the criticism.
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where it's gonna pass him.
When Davis was later asked about that moment, his response was blunt. Floyd simply doesn't want anyone to surpass him. In his eyes, once Mayweather realized Davis had the potential to eclipse his legacy, he began making things difficult, turning every fight into an uphill battle. Looking at the numbers, Davis's argument definitely holds weight. Mayweather retired with a perfect 50-0 record and 27 knockouts, while Davis has already notched 28 knockouts despite having fought 20 fewer times than Floyd. Tank isn't just chasing greatness. He's actively rewriting the record books, inching closer to surpassing his former mentor in several key categories. According to Davis, Mayweather saw this coming, and his ego wouldn't allow anyone else to outshine him. That, Tank says, is what ultimately led to their downfall as a team.
Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this?
Of course, with all the tension, social media drama, and public back and forth, a showdown was inevitable. When the two finally met face-to-face, many expected fireworks, but instead of closure, their confrontation only left fans with more questions than answers.
Yeah, that's ever.
Then, all the speculation, doubts, and lingering questions were finally addressed when Gervonta Davis gave a major update on his rumored fight with Floyd Mayweather. Still visibly excited after confirming he's open to facing his former mentor, Davis went further and revealed that the bout is tentatively planned for September, October, or November. While the fight didn't come together in 2024, his words strongly suggest this epic showdown could happen as soon as September 2025. If that timeline holds, it could become one of the biggest and most shocking fights in boxing history. Student versus master, past versus present.
Yeah,
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd.
Finally, all the speculation, doubts, and unanswered questions were put to rest when Gervonta Davis gave a major update on his rumored fight with Floyd Mayweather. Still visibly excited, Davis confirmed he's open to facing his former mentor, and went even further by revealing that the fight is tentatively scheduled for September, October, or November. Although it didn't happen in 2024, his comments strongly hint that this epic showdown could take place as early as September 2025. If that timeline holds, it could go down as one of the biggest and most surprising matchups in boxing history: student versus master, past versus present. To back up Tank's confidence, his coach took to social media with a bold claim: Davis has what it takes to break Mayweather's legendary shoulder roll defense. According to him, no one in boxing has truly cracked Mayweather's defensive code. His style is like wizardry, but Tank might be the one to do it. The coach doubled down, arguing that if Floyd is still staying active through exhibition fights, there's no excuse for him to avoid a real challenge. He believes Mayweather keeps in shape through these exhibitions and, despite being retired, still has the skills to face a top-level fighter like Davis. In his eyes, if Floyd is fit enough to take on social media influencers and former MMA fighters, why not give the fans what they really want: a showdown against his former protege Gervonta Davis? If this fight really happens in September or November 2025, the million-dollar question is, how would it play out inside the ring? Would Mayweather's legendary speed, reflexes, and technical mastery still be too much for Tank? Or would Gervonta's explosive power and relentless aggression finally crack the Mayweather code and shut down one of boxing's greatest defensive wizards? On paper, the advantage might lean toward Davis. Floyd's inactivity, age, and the effects of time suggest the younger, sharper, and more active Tank could have the upper hand. But that raises another big question. Why would Mayweather, a man who built his career on calculated risks, take on such a dangerous fight? Could it be about the money? Or perhaps something deeper? A chance for Mayweather to prove that even at an advanced age, he still stands above Tank, even in his prime. Speculation will keep swirling until there's official confirmation, but one thing's clear: this rumored clash feels closer than ever. If it happens, it has all the makings of a blockbuster showdown. What do you think, fight fans? How would a potential fight between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather go? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.